Hi guys, so this is my paper trading account. I thought I'd show you the progress. So I've been trading around 2 years now and I'm only starting to now be break even and slowly starting to see some profit. And I thought I'd kind of talk about my strategy I've been doing. So I basically see the market is like constantly zigzagging and it's not going up and down. It's like zigzagging sideways, and I want to get in the market on the top of like a zigzag going down, if that makes sense. Start on the monthly here and then go to the weekly. And I'm basically just following down the time frames, the monthly candle. So on the monthly candle here, I just keep my eyes focused on that monthly candle. So I go monthly, weekly. So we're like in this channel here. So again, the monthly, the weekly, we're in that channel, the daily. So we're going down on the daily, then the 4 hour. So I know I'm looking to take a sell because again, if I look at just the monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, this is like a pullback to continue going down in my theory. On the pullbacks, it's constantly zigzagging up like this. I'm looking to take a sell, but I'm only going to take a sell when an hour candle has come up. But I'm only going to get in when I start seeing hour candles like these coming up, taking like money from people to then go further down, because to me that's like signaling that it's continuing now to go in the direction I want to. Whereas if I had placed the trade, this is just a mistake I was doing for so long. If I had placed a trade here and be like, okay, it looks like it's going to go down now, in that instant it would have worked. There's nothing signaling me that it's going to go down. Whereas if I continue following this bit now, here you can start to see it's coming up taking money. So I'd want to get in kind of there, and I'll try and do more examples of this. Like here's one. You can see here I got in here because I saw this 1 hour candle came above here and took money from these people. And again, the monthly. So I'm looking at this monthly candle and I can see there's been a big pull up, but everyone has orders in here, so this still needs to fill. So then I go to the weekly. I then see a weekly candle. The daily, I'm following that, the daily 4 hour. So it's like this has come up, it's so hard to explain. This come above here taking money from these people, and then the 1 hour. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. I thought I'd explain that bit better because I watched it back and it does not make sense if you have no idea what I'm talking about. So basically what I mean is that when you find a pullback, it's basically, I'll put it on the screen now. So a pullback is just going to continually doing this. It's like stacking orders, and I feel like everyone's waiting for it to, like, they're constantly selling to go with the momentum for when it finally does go. Like it's constantly stacking orders. Everyone's like selling, but then every time you sell, or if you're like me, you just constantly get stopped out, and then you sell again and it stops out. And that's what I was having trouble with for so long. It's like you're trying to get in the perfect time, but every time you get in, you think it looks like it's going to go, and then you get stopped out, and that's what creates that like pattern in my theory. So then for me, this is like to do with the Falcon FX thing, I believe, for the confirmation to then get in that wave of when it finally does go and you want to get in, then is to wait for it to like kind of break, and then wait for the flag pattern. Or what I do is wait for like candles to come up here and take money from these people here, because then it's like signaling to you that it's like now moved on in my theory to the next stage to then take a sell. Whereas for so long I just kept like here. So monthly, weekly, daily, like I said before, because I can see here this candle wick, this needs to be filled. So then I'm looking, the market's going to zigzag, but it's zigzagging slowly, turning around to then go down that way to continue selling. And I'm looking to get in, like I look at it's like a circle in a way, the corner of the circle. I'm looking to go down. When I go to the weekly, we see the weekly candle, the daily. Basically every time I move down the time frames, it's slowly, like in my head, moving out the pattern more curvature. Because when you just see like monthly, the weekly, it just looks like the market's going up down. But when you use all the time frames in sync with one another and you zoom in, it like bends out like a curvature of a circle, if that makes sense. So the weekly, I'm now looking at the weekly, the daily, and you can see here when I work my way down the time, like I said, on the monthly, I know that that wick in my theory is likely to be filled. So now I'm looking for the market to progress slowly to can go down, because it's going to slowly turn around, fill that wick, and then curve back up to go. It just basically constantly wave. I think it's to do with Elliott wave theory, but it's just basically moving in waves all the time. So yeah, weekly, the daily, I can now see, like I said before, it's slowly curving to go down. Wait, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. And if I just, and do you see what I mean here? Like it's slowly curving to go down. That's why this would have been a good time to get in, because it's like going up. And then here, this bit's even come up taking the money from these people. So I'm like, okay, I want to get in. But then to give me even more confirmation to get in, then when I see like this candle's now come up again and taking money from these people, that's like the perfect time to get in, because it's like not only do I know in the bigger time frame we're looking to go down, that's the momentum in the bigger time frames is looking to go down, as well as the bigger time frames, even on the 1 hour time frame as well, this has come up taking money from these people. And then again, the 1 hour candle here has come up taking money from these people. So it's basically using all the time frames in sync with one another. I just see it as like it's constantly moving in waves, but you want to match the curvature of each wave of all the time frames need to sync with each other to catch the momentum, if that makes sense. Yeah, but that's basically what I've been doing, and I'm having success for at the moment. But hopefully I explained that right. Yeah. And I forgot to explain the most important bit. Basically, every trade I do, I risk one, whatever account size it is. Except from this one, I'm kind of being dodgy with this. My risk management's not the best. But it's basically risk 1% for 3% for every single trade, because no strategy in the world is 100% win rate. Like, I think it's like 60% of the time you win, or 65% of the time you win. But if you win 3 times more than you lose, you're going to make money overall. So it's like, even if I have 2 or 3 trades, if I lose 3 trades in a row or 2 trades in a row, it doesn't matter, because then I could win 3 trades in a row after that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, be up 9% minus that 2%, and be up 6% overall. So it's just like staying in the right mindset, and no matter what losses or wins you have, you just stick to the plan no matter what, because then you're going to be profitable overall. And sorry, just the last thing, so this is basically what's helped me the most, is that I never now just look at the market going up and down, because again, that's how 90% or everyone, the majority of people look at the Forex market or markets in general, because that makes the most sense. You think, okay, the market's going up, I'm going to buy, the market's going down, I'm going to sell, but everyone's doing the same thing, so you need to do what the opposite people are doing. So I'm looking at like it in kind of waves instead of it going up and down, and I see it in chunks as well. Like I said, you're looking to take a buy or a sell when it comes up and takes money from people to then move down, and then you can even join the waves here or going down to follow the sells. And that's why it's best to look at the whole market as a bigger picture instead of just going up and down, because that's what everyone else has done. Yeah, if that makes more sense, because then again you're looking at it as like this is waving down, and you're finding where people come up and take money to then join that wave to then continue down, and placing your stop loss above here, if that makes sense.